Good evening, everybody. My name is Adongun Ebenezer. I am the host of 45 Minutes with my HR. It's a platform we started sometimes back in year 2020, 2021. Uh, my colleague and my co-host joined me earlier in 2021, and it has been an amazing moment. We've had different kind of speakers on our platform. Yemi Fashion, people speaker from Ghana, other nations of the world, talk about many things. And tonight we'll be hearing from Coach Chidiogo, a woman with two authored books. She's amazing on LinkedIn, and I've been following her for some time now. As you know, it's a good time for us to bring her on board to share some career and wisdom with us. You know, when you look at the population, about two and something millions, right? Uh, we have a lot of lanes to fulfillment in life, career lanes, entrepreneurial lanes, and every other lane. And most of us are in career lanes. An ability for us to navigate, take advantage, take right decision at every point in time will be critical for our own life success and destiny. And this year is a very special year 2025. So as the speaker take over the communication tonight, I want you to imagine yourself in the next 10 years, by the year 2030, by the year 2035, where do you want to be in your career? You want to own your business? You want to be the top of your career? You want to be a thought leader or so? That is kind of conversation we'll be leading tonight. And
this meeting is being recorded.
And I want to welcome you again to I would like to invite my co-host, Samuel, to please introduce the speaker tonight.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us again on this edition. And our speaker tonight will be discussing on navigating the career lane in 2025. Permit me to quickly share the profile with you. Chidiogo Aguocha-Ikenna is a seasoned HR professional, career coach, and author dedicated to helping individuals and business thrive. She holds an MBA in Human Resources from Ahmadu Bello University and is a certified senior professional in Human Resources, SPHRI, by HRCI USA. As an associate member of Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, CIPM, and the Nigerian Institute of Training and Development, she brings a wealth of expertise to the table. Chidiogo is the founder of the Thriving Employee Bootcamp, a transformative program designed to equip career professionals with the skills and strategies needed to stand out, thrive in their roles, and achieve their career goals. She also provides one-on-one career coaching, CV revamp services, and interview preparation sessions to empower individuals to secure their dream roles. Through our engaging group training sessions, she has helped numerous professionals build their confidence, improve workplace performance, and position themselves for career advancement. As a published author, Chidiogo has written two impactful books. Number one, From Hunt to Dream Offer, a practical guide to acing job interviews, landing your dream job. Number two, 20 common interview questions, how to answer them intelligently with examples. In addition to our books and coaching programs, Chidiogo
Someone is in network that not you all. Coach, can you hear me?
is a sought-after speaker for conferences, inspiring health coaching, HR optimization, or guide life planning. Chidiogo is available for consultations. Connect with Chidiogo via email, careerswitchchi@gmail.com. I'll take that. Careers switch at erswithchi@gmail.com. LinkedIn Chidiogo Aguocha-Ikenna, Instagram at careers switch chi. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Samuel. Coach, over to you, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Samuel. Thank you very much, Ebenezer, for that introduction and the opportunity and privilege to speak to your audience, my HR 360 platform, this wonderful Wednesday evening. Thank you everyone for granting us your time. I know this is when you're supposed to be resting or chilling after work, but of course, we are up for continuous learning. That's why we're here this evening. So, not to waste any more of our time, we're speaking on. Am I sorry? Am I very audible?
Yes,
No.
very well, very well.
Okay. So we're speaking on navigating the career lane in 2025. Navigating the career lane in 2025. So basically, speaking on it, how you need to thrive as an employee. Please, please the slide. I can't see. I can't see the slide anymore. You've gone to your WhatsApp. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so we know that in this current age and time, ever since post-COVID, even up to last year, last 3 years, when the wave of AI started, right? The job market is now evolving rapidly due to AI, more automation of various activities, and many new work trends like the gig economy, people now wanting to work remotely, people now looking out for value instead of for money when it comes to work. So this presentation this evening will cover key trends, essential skills that you need to stay competitive in the now of work in 2025. How do you navigate your colleague in company A doing, right? You need to be able to analyze your data, right, for you to make business decisions, for you to be able to advise business on what to do. And if you don't know how to do that, it's something that you need to learn. There are a lot of available free courses online, even courses that are not so highly priced, right, on data analysis, which you can learn and grab and then improve yourself because that's one skill that employers are always looking out for the people to have. Second level of skills are soft skills. So emotional intelligence. How are you able to read the room? How are you able to manage up and manage down? How are you able to manage your peers? How are you able to manage your colleagues? Manage even your managers, right? And also leadership and communication, right? A lot of people just focus on because they say, I don't want to be a team lead, or I'm trying to from being a leader, right? And they tend to neglect that. And I talk with that, it's not to become a HOD or a team lead. You are a leader of yourself. You are a leader of even a small team that you've been assigned, that you're meant. So let's say you have an intern assigned to you, you're a leader of that intern. It's important for everyone to build leadership skills because you're also meant to lead yourself also, and then also build great communication skills, know how to write emails properly, punctuate properly, know how to communicate both verbally and even non-verbal communications, right? You can't be in an environment where probably because of what's going on, you're supposed to like have this non-verbal silence, right? And you're there busting out in laughter or smiling, that's not that's very poor. No, that's very poor non-verbal communication in place. So it's important for us to know how to communicate rightly, when to communicate. A little miscommunication can cause a whole lot of rancor. And then another skill that people tend to neglect is adaptability and lifelong learning. Being able to adapt to changing being able to adapt to changes regardless of how sudden it is, right? It's a very great skill for us to adapt, because businesses will always evolve. You can wake up today and your management say, okay, we are going into a new line of direction. How are you able to adapt to craft out strategies for you to move in that line? If you are stuck in your old ways, you will not be able to move forward and adapt to the changing world of work. One thing that's very important for us this year that I want everybody to embrace this year, for us to fully move forward in our career this year and grow in our career, is personal branding and networking. This cannot be overemphasized, right? Because for you to succeed now, gone are the days where we hide, behind the spotlight, where we hide behind our work, we hide behind our desks and say, oh, my work will speak for me. It doesn't work anymore this time. You need to be able to showcase what you do. You need to be able to communicate what you do. And personal branding is not just only about putting fine pictures and just on social media. Is way, way more behind that. Personal branding, as to say, is what people think about you when you're not in the room, or what people say about you when you're not in the room. What's the message that you want to pass across to people? What do you want to communicate to them? What value do you want them to see, okay, that you can offer, right? And having your LinkedIn profile, right? I always tell people that are introverts or people that say, oh, I'm not being promoted. Probably I have someone that always takes my shine. I say, I always ask them, how are you making use of your LinkedIn? So you can always have LinkedIn as your brag sheet. So when you have your achievement at workplace, you go to LinkedIn and then talk about it. How were you able to achieve it? What resources did you have to do? What obstacles did you have to tackle? How did you overcome it? Right? So sharing those things will let people see things that you've done and how you're able to overcome challenges and deal with issues, and that will also portray you as a resourceful and enterprising and connect and network with people. It's not gone like days where we just stay indoors, go out, go to conferences, attend industry events. Let's talk both offline and online, right? Build connections with people, because really you never know where your next opportunity will come out from. And also it's important for you to build your brand now, so that when you need something in future, it's not at that point you're not start trying to build relationships, right? You do that in a haste compared to when you've gradually done it over time, and then when there's a need for that, and then when there's a need for you to tap into that network, you're able to make use of that network. So this year, I want us to go into this year with a mindset that our personal brand must be correct. We need to start from somewhere, optimize our LinkedIn profile, update it with our profile, our headline, our summary, and our experiences, and also be able to network with people in your industry, outside your industry, even outside your country, um, wherever you are across the globe. LinkedIn is a platform that has a lot of users, right? And you can connect with people, and you never know where your next big opportunity would come out from. So one thing we also need to note for claims he or she is, right? I know that I know it some I've met some people that don't, that don't regard you, right? But I tell you that is very, very important, right, for you to earn the industry recognized certification. Okay, moving on. How do we navigate job transition and career changes for 2025? Right? A lot of people have, met me or asked me maybe online or on Instagram, how do I make how do I transition? I want to move from this industry to this industry, or I want to move into HR or into this field. How do I do that? Number one thing for us to do is to identify transferable skills. See, no matter what you're doing, right? There are always transferable skills, and it could be things that a lot of people look at the big thing. It could be little things like knowing how to handle projects, knowing how to communicate, knowing how to organize, activities, right? That could be some transferable skill, or if you are already good with data analytics, right, and you want to go into tech, that skill alone of having that data and analytics is already a good way for you to pivot completely into tech as a data analyst, and then from there you can move into cloud computing or anyone that wants to move. So firstly, you need to be able to identify transferable skills, and then how do you now pivot into how do you now so examples of transferable skills, right? It could be project management, planning, organizing. It could be your Excel data skills. It could be your communication skills. It could be knowing how to lead people. Probably, so let's say you've been a manager, a team lead, and you want to move into tech as a scrum master. That's because scrum that involves space, right? Because you've already built that connection with them, and they're asking questions, for them to tell you, oh, how is this working in this industry? What do one need to know, or how do one get into this industry, right? They're able to share with you secrets that ordinary people would not know because they are not connected to someone that works in that industry. So, what's the role of AI in job search and recruitment? I say anybody that is not making use of AI, right? When you're for your job search and recruitment, you're the world is as the world is going on, a lot of people, even younger people, are embracing AI. So you need to make use of AI for you to stay competitive in the job market, right? Because if you're able to use AI tools, to help screen your CV, or to help or to help you prep, right, for your for your interviews, you stand a chance of performing better. But the downside is that I see a lot of just copying exactly what AI gives them, and that makes them present an over exaggerated CV. That's not what I'm trying to say, right? AI can just help you refine what you already have, or probably help you point your statement properly, right? Or guide you or give you templates on how to answer, on how to craft your resume, so that you will not have an over exaggerated resume, as most people use AI wrongly for that. So one thing that we need to know this year is, we need to be able to understand the office dynamics, build strategic relationship, and advocate for ourselves when it comes to promotion and salary raises. This year is not the year where we will keep quiet. It's the year that we'll advocate for ourselves. It's important for us to keep our achievement inventory, our brag sheet. Right? So anything you do that you've achieved this year, have a place where you document it. Every well done you've gotten or you get, document it, right? So it's a way for you to keep track of things you've done, improvements you've done, how your role as contributed to the business goals, and with that, you're able to advocate yourself for promotions and for salary raises. Also, build relationships both at work and outside of work, so that you remain top of mind to people that matter in your workplace, and then understand your office dynamic, understand the power play, and understand those that have influence. I tell me that sometimes it could just be the front desk. It could be the security man at the gate that use so much power because it has direct access, um, to the management, and you continuously overlook such person, not knowing that have a good rapport with that person, or having a good eye service, right? But it's important for you to be visible at your workplace. It's important for those that matter to know what you do, you know, to shine your light at the and for you to shine your light at the workplace. Also, this year is the year for us to take care of our work life, take care of our well-being, right? Is this not a year for us to overlook our well-being, right? As things are getting more expensive, as the cost of healthcare is getting especially when you're working in a remote environment, it's quite difficult for you to set boundaries to work time and to closing time and resumption time. But it's important for us to set boundaries, right, when it comes to um remote work. Avoid burnout, know how to manage your your stress. Everybody has their own unique way of managing stress. So know what works for you. Is it taking a walk or going to the gym or watching a movie or just playing? What works for you? Understand what works for you, and then know how to manage it. One thing I do that I try to box my work, right. So if I work for like some hours, I just take a break and just try to move around just to free my head. I set target for myself. Okay, so this task I want to finish it in 2 hours, for example, and I sit down and I commit 2 hours with it, and I'm done, right? So it's important for you to understand what works for you and then know how to balance your work and your life. Don't just copy what's um what someone else is doing. Understand your own peculiarities. Understand what works for you as a career woman, as a family man, or as a single man. Understand what works for you and work with it. Also, find fulfillment in your career. Do what you love, right? Try and find your work contributes to the business, find purpose, find fulfillment in what you do. Because at the end of the day, we want to do work that we find fulfillment in. We want to do work where we feel we are valued. We want to do work that makes us feel purposeful, right? We don't want to just do work that is just for doing sake. It's better for us to find fulfillment in what we do, right, in our career. Right. The best way, in conclusion, right, the best way to predict the future is to create it, right? What's the future you want? What do you want? How have you seen your 2025? How have you planned? When you're doing your goal setting for this year, how do you see your career pan out for this year? and how are you planning towards it? So the future that you can see, right, is the one that you create. Is what you create that you can see. So thank you very much. Hello.
Hi, thank you so much, Coach Chi. Thank you for your in-depth presentation. You've been able to encourage us from building a personal brand to networking and the rest like that. I've not met you one-on-one before, but I think it was through LinkedIn we network and we are having a webinar together. One of the power of
Yes.
Yes, one of the power of LinkedIn. But LinkedIn actually gives access to anybody in the world practically. As of today,
Yes.
right, you can chat with President Trump. You can chat with President Trump. Maybe the handlers or so, but you can engage them successfully. You can reach out to any professional person you want to reach out to, right? And that is the power of building a proper online presence, right? Maybe through your LinkedIn to project your career life, or through some sort of social media platform like Facebook, like your Instagram. Don't just put pictures, right? What do you want people to know about your career, right? Right. I was doing some sort of, in fact, there's this survey report that says about 72 jobs are being gotten. Some 72% of job market are being recruited through networking. As of now, I have some roles.
80% actually of jobs.
Yes. So I have some roles as of now that they call me for to come and recruit, and they say they don't want any else CV. I should just through network. So I'm looking at people to connect in that particular part of the region, right, to get their CV. So if you don't network, you will not be noticed. If you don't put yourself out there, you will not be recognized. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for this section. I'm sure Samuel will have uh, some questions ready for us. Samuel, do you have any person who has dropped one question or the other on the platform? Let's take a few questions.
Okay, so we only had one question. Thank you so much, Chidiogo, for the wonderful presentation. Thank you so much. It was quite insightful. I can't find another question here, but the one that was asked during the course of the presentation, you already answered, unconsciously via your presentation. So we're still looking forward to other people. Please kindly send in your questions here on the chat box so that we can quickly do justice to that through Chidiogo, please.
Samuel, you can just tell Chigos, Chidi the question again. Of course, I don't think maybe she noticed that while she was speaking, but just for her to know.
Well, I noticed the question. I answered it
Oh,
because of
my network was
presentation.
taking me out of. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, when he asked about
The question
transferable
was
skills,
actually examples of transferable skills. Yeah, and you already said it. You mentioned about 5 or 6. Yeah.
yeah.
So, does anybody have
We're looking forward to other questions. Please, participants can go ahead to ask their questions, please.
maybe you should just engage further. While we wait for questions, Chidi talked about office politics. Sometime a year or 2 years ago, Samuel could remember we did a session on office politics. Office politics is very important that you don't need to play office politics, but you need to be aware of it, right? Office politics, you don't need to play office politics, but if you are not aware of about office politics, they will use you as they will play you as a game. Somebody say, if you are not on the table, maybe you are you are on the menu, right? And in every organization, maybe the best workplace, you find some sort of office politics in some sort of means and ways. But you need to understand what is going on and to take advantage of it, not to actually, be a major player, but you need to observe it. Maybe you want to speak further or probably share one or two experience on in that line, Chidi.
Okay. So office politics, right, is something that happens in every workplace, regardless of the size of the workplace, right? And it's something that we cannot run away from. You just have to understand the game, understand how it works, how it applies to the workplace. In one way or the other, we all play office politics one way or the other, knowingly or unknowingly, somehow we play it. But it's not, as I said, it's not eye service, right? You can use it to your advantage just to showcase what you do and to bring and to make people that are supposed to be aware, like make your stakeholders, make management aware of what you do. I said I'm not. It's not eye service in code that you only do that you only do things when the people that are meant that are your guys are around. Though it's about, you've done your work, right, but you know how to communicate your work, you know who to the right people to mention it to, you're able to build relationships across departments, cross functionally in your at your workplace. Yeah, you're able to build to have, and and it's not just going to meet people only when you need something from them, right? You also need to also care, show support to them. I think I did a video post on my Instagram on.
Hello, can anybody see here, bro? Samuel, can you hear? Oh, oh, it's my network.
Your important stakeholders, that's the managers that are above you.
All right, so sorry, my network, I don't know. It's been difficult, but while we prepare to wind down, so I want you to just help us to lay some emphasis on LinkedIn optimization, networking. So how do we need to network? Although you briefly says one or two things about it now, is it just to reach out to you uh, that Chidio, please be my mentor. Chidio, be my sponsor. Chidio, so, or do I need to position myself of as somebody of value? Right? I remember when I was trying to engage you and everything, and just to encourage you, I tried to share some of our previous. I don't know that you can see hear me. Just speak to us along that line, right?
I
LinkedIn
can hear you.
optimizations, networking. So, what is the best or practice to network, right? So that we don't necessarily appear to be nuisance and the rest.
Okay, so when networking both online and offline, so let's about online, it's better for you to come up as a person of value, right? You don't just enter something and say, "Oh, be my mentor." No, it doesn't work like that, or just connect with a person like that. So you need to constantly show support. So it's better. So it doesn't cost you anything to like someone's post, to comment on someone's post, or to post someone's post if it resonates with you, right? Or if you feel that more people need to see such posts. So when you are there post, right, like, comment, share, repost, right, repost their posts and attend their programs, right? So if they have special programs like this, you can attend or so forth, or any programs, you need to show support to them, right? That's one way of showing yourself as a person of value, right? So aside from also sharing content on LinkedIn, it could be your thoughts on different things happening, or or what you've done at work, or what you've done in life. It could be anything on any area of interest, depending on what you want to, on how you want to position yourself, right, on LinkedIn. So, as I said earlier, show yourself as a person of value. You need to be able to build that connection first by liking, engaging, commenting before you now move into the DM, right? There are people that, have been liking their posts, commenting their posts, both on LinkedIn, on Instagram, engaging them. And the first time when I met with them physically, that was years after. It felt like I have known them for a long time. Probably that we've always been saying. Meanwhile, that was the very first time I was getting to meet them physically. But it seemed like I've known them like we've known physically for a very long time. But it's just but that was just an online relationship that been transformed into a physical relationship because we engage on our posts, we support each other, we attend our programs, show like we offer value to ourselves. So that's what we're able to do. Then so it's important for you to show yourself as a person of value. As I said, that's the key thing. No one would refuse someone that has value, right? Once you have a nobody would refuse you. Yeah. So that's just what I have to say.
Oh, thank you, Coach. Sorry, I was muted. I was speaking without knowing that I was muted. Well, thank you so much. The
Okay.
network has really taken a lot of our time, but want to sincerely appreciate you. Before you go, we have a little message from our partners. Somebody who happened to be one of us said that we should, you know, tell the people about their business and also offer you some sort of discount anytime you want to. Probably you want to do a visa, you want to travel out, and they'll give you sort of some discount regarding your travel. So their name is Purple Global Services. Um, they reached out to us
Okay.
earlier today. Yes. Just a minute. Let me share their details with you. Just a minute. Before Samuel will now give us the last closing remark. But we want to sincerely appreciate your coming and your time with us. We do not take it for granted.
Thank you
The
for
last,
having me.
yes, this evening when I was speaking with you around past 7, you were still on your way. I was leaving my office at that point in time. And yet again, you came to deliver value. Look at the section, look at the slide, I can just imagine the kind of period you spend in putting this together. And this is actually direct, simple, and is pluggable, right? Thank you so much. So our partners, so we should tell you and everybody,
Thank you for
everybody on the
having
call
me.
that in case you want to do flight ticketing, local or international, or anything that there will be discount for you. Then also, lastly, Samuel should please help us to take the appreciation of our speaker tonight. Samuel, can you see hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you so much, Ebenezer. Thank you so much once again, Chidiogo, for the opportunity cost. It permits me to use that word. The session has been so impactful and insightful. You can see the certificate award we presenting to you on
Thank
behalf of the entire
you.
crew. We so much appreciate you.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much for your time.
Thank you so
We,
much
we
for
we
having me.
hope that for some other time, when we reach out to you, you'll be available to also, come and share your wealth of experience with us once again. Thank you so
Anytime.
much on behalf of
Thank
everyone.
you
Thank you.
very much. Thank you. Thank you,
You
everyone. I
you
really appreciate.
Thank you.
you're
Chidi, maybe you need
welcome.
to share, maybe you may need to just tell us about some of the things you do, your careers with Chi, your LinkedIn, how we can reach you and the rest. Of course, we took that at the introduction, but maybe they want to hear from you before call it a day.
Okay, so basically, right, I run the Thriving Employee Bootcamp where I help professionals with their career, navigate their career. So I'm an advocate of having a holistic wellness when it comes to a career professional, right? So you can't just say, oh, my career is doing well and every other area of the life is not doing well. So I take them to a more of a transfer. I embrace a transformative approach with my mentorship with them, helping them navigate their personal branding, helping them navigate through areas where they have challenges in their career, right? While also infusing other aspects of life because we cannot make progress in one area of life and then the other ones are neglected also. I'm also on LinkedIn as Chidiogo Aguocha-Ikenna, where I share tips on, employability, career management, career development for employees and employers. But I'm also on Instagram. I think I share more videos on Instagram as careers with share. I think I share more. I think I share more things on Instagram, right?
If
Than
you
on
can help us to
LinkedIn. So
drop
yeah.
your handles, we appreciate it. If you can,
My handle.
that now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I would. Okay. On Instagram, I'm on as careers with Chi. Um. Why on LinkedIn? I'm trying to copy out my link and just on the
Yes,
chat
we'll wait
So
for
room.
you.
Etienne already dropped a friend request for you
Yes.
on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Yeah, so while we wait for you to help us to drop your handles, we'd like to say hello. I mean, we would like Michael Emmanuel, HR with ME or EM. Emmanuel is
EM.
silently on the call. Uh, boss, would like to say hello. Would like you to say hello to us. EM, EM. Can you hear him? I can't hear anything from my end. EM, maybe it's far from his device. Coach, it's like you've dropped. Have you dropped the handle?
Yes, she
Yes,
already
yes,
did.
yes, yes. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So your final remark, Coach T, Coach Chidiogo.
Okay, final remark. So I would say, oh, let's say that. Okay. I would say this year, 2025, right? Let's be let's be audacious, right? There's a lot out there that you can achieve. Only you put your mind to it. And let's not be scared of dreaming big. And let's not be scared of stepping out, right? Sometimes we say, oh, I want to do this, but there's no money, right? We've already boxed ourselves once you have that mindset. But once you step out, once you're audacious, definitely the resources will come, right? And always, find your source, right? Connect to a higher being. If you're a Christian, your source is God. If you're whatever religion, right? I'm a Christian, right? So my source is always God Almighty, right? And I present everything I want to do to Him, and He guides me and leads me in direction. So when I'm stuck, right, I go back to Him and say, okay, this is it, right? So um, be audacious, right? That's how you able to achieve a lot of things this year. And also reach out. Don't remain in your shell. Step out this year. Make a promise to yourself to step out this year. And the world is definitely waiting for you, right? The world is waiting for your manifestation, right? But if you keep on hiding yourself, the world will see you, and you miss out on the law things that God has already predestined the purpose for you, because you've been hiding yourself. So step out this year, be audacious this year, connect with people, reach out. There are people already waiting to help you, but if you don't reach out, you cannot release that help to you. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chidiogo, for your final remarks. Before I hand over back to Ebenezer, I want to quickly utilize this opportunity to thank everyone, starting from Chris Mumba, Emmanuel Michael, Etini Akpabio, Jovita, aka Mrs. Anago, thank you so much for joining. Nwasa Oscar, Tukuza Firi, and Victor Ozemoya, and some other persons who joined us. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Mr. Ebenezer.
Well, in addition to the remark of Chidi, so we should be audacious, and also want us to say she made a comment while she was presenting that we should be a lifelong learner, right? We need to learn and learn and learn. We need to update ourselves. I saw research today relating to navigating our career that in year 2025, 50% of the workforce needs to upskill, needs to upskills. Earlier today, I saw Emmanuel at CIPM program, and now is on the call. A veteran in the industry, yet he want to just see what the young guys are doing. I think that's really encouraging. Once again, I want to really appreciate you, TD, for investing your time and resources with us. We are proud to associate with you and want to sincerely appreciate you. Thank you. Your presentation, the slide, and everything, was audacious. Thank you for coming prepared. We do appreciate you. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for having me. So happy to be here.
Thank you.
I've done this. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.